Before I get this video started, I want to personally thank YouTube for blocking possibly one of the best playlist visualizers I did so far. Yeah, thank you for that. And now we're going to get right onto the video. Hello, it's me, Suicidal Doorbell, and you're probably wondering where the fuck I've really been besides doing playlist visualizers. Well, I've been depressed and dealing with other shit, but other than that, I'm alright, and I hope you motherfuckers are doing alright too. So today, it's not gonna be anything serious. It's not gonna be anything, fucking extreme, but I am gonna talk about something that's a passion for me, and that's video games. And there's some video games that I want to bring back to the light. That I want companies, like the companies that own these games, to bring them back out to the light. And of course, it's just gonna be free games right now. Like free specific games from my childhood that I think should come back, or stuff like that, or have a certain type of adaptation to them, like a VR version. But yeah, so let's start talking about the first one. The first game I want to talk about is Dead Rising, and I already tweeted at Capcom with this idea, and I was talking about the idea of a VR version of Dead Rising. Alright, because hear me out. Dead Rising is a legendary game. It's fucking still known to this day and still has many fans. So I'm saying if we make a VR version, it would bring more players to come play in the VR market. Alright, because how do I put this? A Dead Rising VR game would drive more people to invest in VR, whether that be a Valve Index or just the simple Oculus Quest 2, or Meta Quest 2. Alright, and and since Dead Rising already has a big fan base as it is, even to this day, that people are gonna invest in it any way, shape, or form. So not only would a Dead Rising VR possibly rack in, a good amount of money, it would also increase the VR community. And I feel like that would be an extremely good thing. But you guys should personally let me know what you think down in the comments. Would Dead Rising VR be good? Yes or no? Simple. But now, that should leave me to our second game that I want to talk about. And that game is Yakuza Dead Souls. Now, for those who don't know what Yakuza Dead Souls is, it's a zombie game, but in the Yakuza universe. And how the fuck do I put this? It's a very fun and amazing game from my childhood, and I cherish that game very much, and I think they should remaster it. And by they, I mean Sega. Because after all, Sega does own the Yakuza series. And it's an amazing series. Literally every one of the Yakuza games is amazing. Good storyline, good everything. It's like watching a movie as you're playing a fucking game. Alright? If you ever want to feel like you're watching a movie as you play a fucking video game, then the Yakuza series is just for you. Literally just for you. But Yakuza Dead Souls was the first ever Yakuza game I ever fucking played. I played that shit with my dad, and I will always cherish the memories that game has gave to me, and is why I wanted to have a remaster. Put it on PC even, please. Alright, because I don't care if I have to fondle the balls of Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. Beast, and PewDiePie all in one fucking day. Alright? I will do anything to get these fucking games. And I mean anything to get these games the recognition and love they deserve. These are legendary fucking games. So, Capcom and Sega, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to get on that right away. Please. Or else I'm gonna touch your goldfish inappropriately. But last and not least, I want to mention one game that holds another special place in my heart, but it's not exactly recognized by most people, especially when I try to mention it around certain friends of mine, and that game is Haunted Mansion. Alright, and if you don't know what Haunted Mansion is, it's a game that you would be able to play on like the PS2 or the GameCube. I played it on my Wii because it had a GameCube reader. But yeah, fucking the Haunted Mansion video game is such a great fucking video game. Alright, and I feel like that game should especially get a remaster. It's well deserved. It's well deserved. Like, even though it's a game based off a Disney movie that Eddie Murphy starred in, and which, by the way, that is a great fucking movie. Fucking the Haunted Mansion video game, even though it doesn't have Eddie Murphy in it, it's fucking amazing. And nowadays when you try to talk about it or like even mention it, and I've mentioned it quite a couple times to certain friends, they do not know what the fuck it is. And I'm starting to feel like I'm the only one in this modern day, like this day and age, that truly knows what the fuck the Haunted Mansion video game was. And I beat that shit. Me and my dad both, we beat that shit. And I feel like it's honestly deserving of a remaster. But personally, that's just me. And I would honestly pay to have a remaster, like a proper remaster of the Haunted Mansion video game. But let me know what y'all think. You know, I'd love to hear y'all opinions on any of the free games that I mentioned. Do you think Dead Rising VR should be a thing? Do you think Yakuza Dead Souls or the Haunted Mansion video game deserve a remaster? Let me know. I want to hear y'all's opinions. Because I personally think these would all be great fucking things. But of course, that's just me. And that's all I have for today. This is Suicidal Doorbell. I will try to make more content. Hell, I'm getting new controllers for my Quest on the 22nd, so that would be fucking good. And, yeah. I'll see y'all later. Doorbell out.